Well, Sheena, welcome to Australia, welcome to Countdown.
Thank you.
In 1981, I mean, we've been talking about the music scene. I've done so many interviews with different artists, and that there seems to be a lot of optimism within the music scene, and especially in the fact that entertainment's back with music. Do you feel that yourself?
I do feel that. I think that last year we had a violent surge of energy with the new wave, the year before with punk. And I think now the energy's still there, but people are getting back to melody and lyric again, and I personally love that idea.
Now, being so young, I mean, like, how are you influenced in music, say 2 or 3 years ago?
Well, I've got a lot of influences. I think, though, it's strange because the sort of people that have influenced me, I don't tend to do music like them. For instance, Joni Mitchell and Janis Ian and Barbra Streisand.
Right.
And people always find that strange because my brand of pop is nothing like that. Right. But I think I've always been influenced by ladies who sing well, and by anyone who can write a good song.
Well, now, you've been described as sort of the clean image and the Cliff Richard of the 80s as far as sort of music's concerned. I mean, how do you like those sort of tags? It's not a bad one to have, actually.
No, I mean, I'd love to be the female Cliff Richard of the 80s. Right. I hope that in 10 years' time I'm where he is today. And I don't object to having a clean image. I'd much prefer that than having a smutty image. Right.
Okay, now I read in your bio that you had a harrowing live audition in front of EMI going back in 1979. How harrowing was that to get a record contract?
Extremely, because it was being televised at the time.
Right.
The BBC over here were doing a documentary on me, on the making of my first single and all that sort of thing. So they brought their television cameras into almost everywhere that I went. Everywhere that I went. And they filmed this audition, and it depended whether or not this programme would go ahead if I got the contract. Luckily I did.
Right. Well, ironically, when you were having a hit here with a single called Modern Girl, there was also a hit in Australia called Modern Girl. Totally different song by a particular group. But it was their first big hit, and it was yours as well. I mean, what was it like to have a big hit in England, in your home country?
I think for me, it's the most important thing that I managed to have some success here first. Right. I think everybody wants to make it in their home country. But now that's, I've had three hits, and the next one's coming out soon. I hope that's a hit. But I'm looking forward to breaking new territories, and I believe my next single will be out in Australia soon. Right. I'm hoping that that'll be a hit.
What's the title?
95.
Right.
Will be out soon. And the album will be out soon, Take My Time. And that's what we're putting out here now, the album. So we're really hoping for that, because to have a hit with an album, I think, is something really special, as I've never ever done it before, and this is the first album.
Well, as I say, I mean, like, there's a new sort of air of confidence within the British music scene now. And with Spandau Ballet and Adam and the Ants and Ultravox and all of these different groups that are all at least putting on some sort of entertainment as well, you certainly fit into that category, and perhaps it's a new era of music all around.
Hope so.
All right, thanks for being on the show. Best of luck, and you've got to come down to Australia.
Yes,
I
will.
wish you luck with the single.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sheena.